When Hybe and Geffen announced they were teaming up to build the first global girl group, the internet thought, oh, K-pop meets Hollywood, what could go wrong? Well, everything. From survival show betrayals, Netflix drama edits, favoritism scandals, and fan wars nastier than a Stan Twitter thread, Katseye's journey has been less fairy tale and more reality TV meltdown. This is the messy rise of Katseye, the global group that had fans divided before they even dropped their debut single. On paper, Katseye looked unstoppable. In 2021, Hybe and Geffen launched Dream Academy, a survival show that blended K-pop's brutal training system with America's obsession with star power.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not good.
Out of more than 120,000 hopefuls, only 6 girls made the cut: Manon, Sophia, Daniela, Lara, Megan, and Yoon. By late 2023, they were crowned the final lineup, the chosen 6 meant to conquer the world. At least, that was the dream. But every dream needs a villain. Enter Manon Bannerman, the trainee who became the lightning rod for all the drama. While the other girls spent years grinding in training rooms, Manon was scouted straight off Instagram. Hybe called it star potential. Fans called it Nepo Light. She skipped dorm life, missed rehearsals for mental breaks, and even got private coaching in Switzerland while everyone else trained in sweat and tears. So when fan favorite Adela got eliminated and Manon made the lineup, the internet rioted. Twitter didn't see a future star, they saw favoritism. And if Dream Academy left fans suspicious, Netflix made things even messier. The documentary Pop Star Academy exposed all the cracks. Members were caught complaining about Manon ditching practice, while Manon overheard them gossiping behind her back. Fans split in half. Some defended her, others dragged her as lazy. Instead of a girl group, it looked like Real Housewives, trainee edition. But the biggest fight wasn't just about Manon, it was about whether the lineup was ever fair to begin with. Hybe promised fans the lineup would be decided by public vote, but when Adela and Naisha were eliminated while Manon ranked high, people cried foul. Fans accused Hybe of rigging the system to fit a global image, and suddenly the debut wasn't a celebration. It was a scandal. Sure, Katseye's first EP, Soft as Strong, did fine commercially, but no one was talking about the songs. They were too busy asking if the lineup itself was a fraud, and that led to the question everyone still argues about. Are Katseye even really K-pop? Hybe marketed Katseye as a K-pop group, but nothing about them fully fit. Their sound leaned Western pop, their styling was Billboard meets Y2K, and their system was half trainee grind, half Hollywood polish. Some fans loved it, calling Katseye the future of K-pop. Others said, nope, this isn't K-pop, this is just a global group borrowing the label for clout. From the very start, Katseye's identity crisis was almost as controversial as its members. But while fans fought online about what they were, Katseye was quietly becoming unavoidable, thanks to TikTok. If scandals pulled them down, TikTok catapulted them up. Katseye's songs Touch and Gabriella exploded into dance trends, flooding the For You page with choreo challenges. Influencers, casual fans, even celebrities jumped in. Suddenly, Katseye weren't just that messy group from Netflix, they were the soundtrack of social media. And in today's music industry, going viral is more powerful than going perfect. But their biggest flex wasn't just TikTok likes, it was taking over the VMAs. In 2025, Katseye pulled off the unthinkable. At the MTV VMAs, they snagged the Push Performance of the Year award, beating out Ice Spice, Renee Rapp, and Chappelle Roan. For a group that was barely 2 years old, going toe-to-toe with industry heavyweights and winning wasn't just shocking, it was history. Suddenly, the messy experiment had a VMA trophy. Fans who once doubted them had to admit, Katseye wasn't just surviving scandals, they were thriving in the spotlight. But fame doesn't erase drama. And inside the group, things were still tense. Fans picked apart every rehearsal clip, convinced Lara and Sophia were shading Manon by pushing her to the back of formations. Then Naisha, the eliminated trainee, added fuel to the fire by commenting that Lara was holding it down for black girls. Since Manon is the only black member, people instantly saw it as shade.
Hybe Geffen has decided to eliminate you from the program. It is not based on skill set. It is based on you sharing an original song.
Naisha later clarified, but let's be real. The internet doesn't do clarifications, it does edits, memes, and drama. Katseye knew they had to act fast. Manon and Lara tried to squash the rumors with a TikTok of them dancing together captioned, "We're literally fine LOL." Cute, but fans weren't buying it. That Netflix footage wasn't ancient history, it was barely 2 years ago. And for most people, a TikTok dance wasn't enough to erase years of tension. So, with all the drama still bubbling, what's the reality? Katseye's story is the definition of messy success. Their stages pull millions of views, their fandom is fierce, and their songs won't stop trending. Yet, the biggest storyline isn't their music, it's their chaos. Hybe and Geffen set out to create a global phenomenon, and in a twisted way, they did. Because whether you stan them, hate them, or just watch the mess unfold like it's another Netflix series, Katseye is impossible to ignore. So will Katseye finally move past the scandals and claim their spot as global icons? Or will the drama always overshadow the music?
You're already good. I need you to be better. Again.
Either way, one thing's certain. When it comes to K-pop meets Hollywood, the tea always spills louder than the charts.